So Charlie Cox is back playing Daredevil in Spider-Man 3. Spider-Man 3. I think it's how you pronounce that. I'm pretty sure that's how you pronounce that. Look at this place. It's all decorated for Halloween. I'm watching the Chef Show on Netflix. Hopefully Netflix doesn't copyright strike this. That's amazing. That's absolutely amazing that Charlie Cox is coming back as Daredevil. And here's the thing. I'm glad that's happening because I'll be honest with you guys. I know that there was a big pissing match between Feige and Jeff Loeb, with Jeff Loeb taking the TV side, Feige taking the movie side. And it was kind of like, well, that's why we're going to refer to the Avengers movie as The Event, and all that kind of stupid stuff. I'm glad to see that at least one guy is running the show and those characters are getting rolled in. Honestly, as excited as I am for Charlie Cox, I'm more excited for Vincent D'Onofrio to return as the Kingpin and John Bernthal to come back as the Punisher, because I don't think Vincent D'Onofrio died, right? Kingpin didn't die in the Netflix TV series, did he? I'm pretty sure he's still alive. And John Bernthal was an amazing Punisher. Here's the thing. I would love to see John Bernthal come back as the Punisher to face off against the new Avengers or something like that. It'd be awesome. It was because the Punisher's had so many great moments. When he saved Spider-Man's life in Civil War, he saved him from being killed in the sewers of New York, and then shows him on the doorstep of Captain America, Captain America's Secret Avengers, and it's dude, medic, he comes busting in, he's like, medic! So they bring in some people to take care of Spider-Man, and then you end up finding out that Captain America's allied himself with villains. So these villains come in, and they're like, we're here to help you, Cap, and the Punisher just sprays him down. He doesn't say anything. He just unloads on him. And Captain America freaks out. He's like, you murderous son of a bee. And just starts attacking him. He's like, they're bad guys, Cap. He just killed him on the spot. Didn't even give him a chance to explain. It's not funny. It's hilarious. It was hilarious. But no, I'm excited for Charlie Cox. And that's the thing, man. The casting just keeps coming out and out and out for Spider-Man 3, right? What is it? We have, what's his name? Coming back, Alfred Molina, whatever his name is, coming back from the old Spider-Man 2 Sony movies to play Dr. Octopus again. I want to see Superior Spider-Man, son. I want to see Superior Spider-Man. I want to see him take over the body of Peter Parker and become the Superior Spider-Man, and then become a better Spider-Man than Peter Parker was. Dude, Superior Spider-Man was amazing. There's this point in the story when Dr. Octopus, when he's in possession of Peter Parker's body, he goes to fight the Scorpion and punches the bottom half of his jaw off. And then he's like, holy cow, Spider-Man's been pulling his punches all these years. It's the craziest thing. It's one of the coolest things. But no, Charlie Cox's Daredevil, he was incredible, right? Daredevil was obviously the standout show on Netflix. It was an amazing show. I'm glad to see that it's coming back. I'm glad to see that Charlie Cox is reprising the character that we all love him for. Because, and if I'm being honest, I can't really see anybody else besides Ben Affleck. Just kidding. I can't see anybody else playing Daredevil besides Charlie Cox at this point. He just did that good of a job, right? Then you throw him in with Tom Holland, and you throw him in with Molina, and you throw him in with, we're getting Andrew Garfield and we're getting Tobey Maguire in the Spider-Man movies? I mean, this is kind of crazy, man. I have no idea what all this means. I mean, I assume that there's going to be some multiversal travel going on. Otherwise, how do you explain their existence? Unless, Doctor Strange is like, hey, man, count yourself lucky with your identity being out. Count yourself lucky. Here's a Spider-Man you could have been. And then shows them, Tobey Maguire and Andrew Garfield, and Tom Holland's like, no! It'd be hilarious. But nonetheless, I'm very, very excited. I am very, very excited for this whole revelation. Here's the thing, and I've been telling people this for years and years and years. I've been telling people this for a long, long time. People, like the Marvel Cinematic Universe, what we've seen is the tip of the iceberg. Everything that's happened in the last 10 years in the Marvel Cinematic Universe, for all you non-comic book readers out there, this is a 12-issue story for us, right? That's what this is, right? This is just a maxi series, right? Maybe a little bit bigger if you want to throw in a few tie-ins, and you can make each individual film its own comic. So, okay, a 22, 23 issue long thing, right? There are whole runs of characters that span hundreds of issues, just to give you guys perspective, right? The original Civil War story was over 100 issues long. Just to give you guys perspective here, right? The same thing with Avengers versus X-Men. It was 120 issues long. It was crazy. The old Annihilation, including the tie-ins, I think was actually a little bit shorter. Annihilation Conquest was a lot bigger. But this is the tip of the iceberg. Marvel has barely even begun to approach the possibility of even thinking about the idea of getting into like the meat and potatoes of everything they could do. Right? There's so much that could be done. Star, what are you doing? What are you look at my dog? Look at this dog. Star, what are you doing? What do you want, girl? She's got her Miss Piggy with her. What do you want, Star? She was. I posted on Instagram, on my personal Instagram. I am Rob Jefferson. I posted up there. She drugged Big Dirty out of Mariah's office and was laying on it in the hallway. Right, Big Dirty is the name of the big teddy bear we have. We were going through Walmart and I saw this giant teddy bear that I wanted to get Mariah, so I bought it. And I called it Big Dirty. So that's the name of it now, Big Dirty the teddy bear. But yeah, you know, this is kind of wild. So to celebrate this monumentous moment. We're going to sell some RobCore rings again. Yes, we are. But I've also got merch. I've also got like t-shirts and stuff like that. I've got four RobCore t-shirt designs. So you'll find the t-shirts and the RobCore rings down in the description. I want to kind of put those on sale now so that if anybody orders them, you can get them in time for Christmas. Some of you guys bought them for, like, you were buying them like 2 or 3 at a time, right? Buying ones for like yourself and like your girlfriend, or your girlfriend was buying it for like herself and you, or whatever the case was. And somebody bought it for like their younger brother, right? So we had people who were buying like 2 or 3 at a time. But last time we did this, they sold out in 2 hours. So, you better be fast because they're going to go quick. But anyway, guys, that's not to say all the people who are following the store on Etsy, because that's where they get sold. Star, what are you doing? Why are you barking? They get sold on Etsy, and there are people who are following the store. So as soon as they go live, they're immediately on there and they start buying them up. So you better be quick. You better be super quick because it's going to be 20 of each size. The same time we did last time. Same thing we did last time. There will also be a size 12 out this time around. So yeah, it's kind of wild, kind of crazy, but very, 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 very cool. All these different castings that are going out now. Like it's really wild. Like I'm very excited about this. So anyway, guys, we're gonna go ahead and wrap this video up. Thank you guys for watching. And I just want to say it's a great time to be a comic book fan, right? It's a great time to be a comic book fan. Now I guess all we're really waiting for here is Venom to be rolled over into the MCU. I guess is all we're really waiting for, is Venom to be brought over into the Marvel Cinematic Universe. And it's all just kind of coming together and it's being cohesive, right? It's getting more and more cohesive. So, high times ahead of us, folks. I will say, I think Spider-Man 3 is going to have massive ramifications for the future of the MCU. With different movies that we're going to see and all that kind of stuff, I feel like it's going to have massive ramifications. We're going to see a whole bunch of stuff coming out of it. Probably X-Men, probably Fantastic Four, some things like that. I wouldn't be surprised if like there's some throwaway scene where Peter Parker gets an invitation to the Future Foundation and throws it away. Future Foundation, of course, is the Fantastic Four founded by Reed Richards. It's like their own think tank kind of thing. It's cool, right? So I'm very, very excited. I am very, very hyped. This is huge news. So anyway, guys, we're going to go ahead and bring this video to an end, and I will catch you all later. Peace.